fun. We're part of the Youth Advisory Committee, organizing it for the youth because I feel like there's not many hackathons for the youth, and I think that like this would be a really cool event, and you guys will have a lot of fun today. So what will you get off today? You're going to be able to create a technical project. Whether you finish it from start to finish, that doesn't necessarily matter, but you will be able to develop that like proof of concept. And so you guys are already all like really impressive because I know many middle schoolers don't even do these kind of events. So good job on that. But the next thing is like you will be able to take away business and entrepreneurial skills. That's really important from today. You'll get that especially from presenting in front of judges, which we'll explain later. And you'll be able to apply those skills in like the real world setting. So you guys can take on this project to the future. Like, you know you're gonna develop something today, but please feel free, like we encourage you to take this project beyond. And yeah, you will be meeting professionals, you'll be meeting other participants, so make sure that you just talk to people because like that's just great to know more people in the city. And so now, what are the projects that you can do? So there's 4 options, kind of 5 actually. So we have mobile apps, we have websites. So just to go briefly into that, like an example would be a social media app for filmmakers to publish movies and short films. So that's kind of like what your idea is. Like you can create a mobile app or centered around something, or a website or something for a certain purpose. Another thing is a Chrome extension, like building something that tracks the blinking movement that you have when you're using a laptop. Another thing that you can do is an Internet of Things project. So I'll just explain it in case you don't know. Internet of Things is basically sending something from a signal from one device to another. So for example, if one of you guys have like, or if your parents have a Fitbit or Apple Watch and it connects to their phone, that's kind of an Internet of Things device because 2 things are connecting with each other. And a device or product, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically, okay, you're creating like a CAD model of something. Maybe some kind of device that you put in your car for like holding ketchups or something, or sauces when you're eating fast food. And so that's kind of like what you would model on like a device or a product. So these are some examples of mock-ups, very simple ones on the left. It's just like a user interface design. And that's like if you wanted to build like a mobile app. On the right, we have a CAD model. You can use other softwares as well for building these kind of 3D models. Yeah, so that I think was a part of the training. Yeah, so you can go into that.
So as far as awards, we're gonna have, there's a lot of people here today, so we're gonna have quite a few teams. And how awards are gonna work is the top 3 people are gonna get a little special surprise for winning. And yeah, so that's as far as awards go.
It'll be based on first overall is one team, second overall another team, and third overall is another team.
As far as the deliverables for today, we're expecting three things from you guys. So the first thing that we're gonna have is your proof of concept, which is what Mihika talked about earlier, if it was the CAD model, or if you're making a website or a mobile app or something. The second thing we're gonna have is a slide deck from you guys, which is gonna be your presentation to the judges, where you're basically explaining to them the product that you made today and kind of what like you developed. And then the last thing we're gonna have is the presentation from that slide deck. So just really quickly, we're gonna have 2 rounds today after you guys have developed the app. So the first round is just gonna be you guys kind of getting into your groups and choosing who you wanna work with, what you wanna do, and we'll explain how that like works to you in a bit. And we're gonna have basically like 2 rooms of judging, each of which all of you will get randomly separated into. And from there, we're gonna choose the top 3 teams from each of the rooms. So we'll have 6 teams in total. And then round 2 will be choosing the top 3 teams out of those top 6 teams, which is what the winners are gonna be. So you guys are gonna be the ones that get prizes.
Okay, so does anybody have any questions so far? Yeah.
Are we allowed to use pre-made assets, or do we have to create everything from scratch within the drawings?
No, you can use those assets. Yeah.
Will we collecting
Yes, so there's like a lot of rooms if you guys saw. You guys can work like around this whole area. It's pretty big. There's multiple rooms. Yeah.
Can we like make an IO game with like ads for our website?
Yeah, that's really good. That's great. So exactly. So because you guys only have from 9:30 to 11:15, that's like what, 1 hour and 30 minutes around. So because of that, you guys can only be able to build so much. As long as you guys have a proof of concept, something that's working, something that you have to show in your presentation, that's good enough. Any other questions? Okay, so yeah, well, this is going to be your theme. So we are Dublin, and Dublin is all about green, right? Sustainability. So that's going to be the theme of the competition: sustainability and urban approval. So urban development, it kind of deals with like overpopulation. So what can we do to conquer that? Overpopulation deals with a variety of things. So improving transportation, improving improving health and like the medical centers, improving manufacturing, a smarter way for agriculture, farming, and then obviously the sustainability, you can go into green recycling, stuff like that, smarter energy, smarter buildings, transportation, especially in this day and age with coronavirus. So you have to figure out something that your project has to fit in within this topic. This is what the judges will be grading you on, how well it fits into this topic. Yeah.
So basically, can you like roll like one section of like urban approval, like
Exactly. Yep, so we created it broad so you can choose which area you want to center in on. And so now we're just going to quickly go over, because after this you guys are going to start working. We'll give you guys this slide template of what you'll kind of be doing in your presentation. The first slide that you'll be presenting to the judges is like the product name, with your names and the slogan of your, like kind of, because this is Shark Tank style. How many of you guys have watched Shark Tank? Yes? Good job, okay. And if you haven't watched Shark Tank, it's basically you're pitching kind of like a business. You're kind of like the CEO of something. So this is what you're gonna have in your slides. You're gonna have the product name, the slogan, your names, and you're gonna write the problem that you're trying to address, giving statistics. We'll give you guys a slide deck, and you're gonna start working on your presentation at 11:15, so you have time. And your mission statement, and your mock-ups, your prototype, some market trends, and just like on the last slide, just do like a memorable quote to leave the judges with. Just to give you guys an idea, your presentation will only be 2 minutes. So worry most about putting what you created on the slide. That's the most important. So if you want to do like something, if you're developing a code or something that's working, take a video, a screen recording, and show that on the slide. Or if you're building like a 3D mock-up, take a picture of that and put it on the slide, because that's the most important. If you don't get to the other things, that's fine. Really, really make sure that you have like your app or website or whatever on there, so that when you present to the judges, they know what you have to present. So it'll be a 2-minute presentation, and the judging questions will be, the judges will be asking for questions for 3 minutes. Okay, any questions? And then we're just gonna get started. You guys are gonna start brainstorming. We're gonna divide you guys into groups. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, how do the rounds work? We weren't here for the beginning.
Yeah, really quickly.
So basically you're gonna have 2 rounds. The first round is just gonna be you guys getting into your teams and developing the product. And we're gonna have 2 rooms for judging. So we're just gonna like split half and half. Like half of you guys go into one room, half of you guys go into the other room. And then the judges are gonna choose 3 winners from each room. So then we'll have 6 winners total. Then round 2 is gonna be, we take 3 out of the 6 people, top 3 people, and then they're gonna be the winners of this hackathon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. The teams are going to be 2 to 3 people. So if you want to do 2,
We'll do 2 people.
2 people. So we decided 2 people because less people have shown up. So we'll do 2 people on each team. And another thing is we're all volunteers. So ask us questions. I've done many hackathons, so I can help you guys, like with the coding if you guys need any help. And then they've also helped you guys. They can help you with anything. Yeah.
between team size of 2 or 3?
Do you want to do teams of 2 or teams of 3? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 just in case you guys have 3 people. I don't want to shut anyone off. So 2 to 3 people. All right. And yeah, we have posters right over there, and you guys can start brainstorming on those posters. And there's many rooms, so just spread out. Take your team, and if you don't have a team, stay in here, and then we'll find your team.
Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing.
1 second, guys.
go, before you go,
Sit down.
a couple things.
2 more seconds. 2 seconds.
You guys have plenty of time. So, hey, so the bathrooms over there. There's bathrooms on both sides, like for men and women, girls and boys. There's a whole bathroom, not just the like, one in the sink. But if for your brainstorming and all that, did you give them a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay, so on your way out, make sure you guys get